Hi, this is Amna Reddy, Associate Editor for Commercial Integrator, and I'm delighted to have Brandon Hines from Renkus-Heinz joining in for a discussion on performance audio as part of our performance audio deep dive, which will be in our May spotlight on commercialintegrator.com, as well as in our May edition of Commercial Integrator and Security Sales and Integration. Welcome, Brandon. So great to have you here today.
Thank you so much. It's really nice to see you again, and we're really grateful for having the opportunity to chat here.
Of course, and it's so wonderful to have you here as well, meeting virtually. And we have met a couple of times at Infocom. So we're going to get right into it. Can you talk a little bit about your role and Renkus-Heinz accomplishments in the performance audio space in the last few years?
Yeah. So I'm Brandon Hines. I'm in product manager here at Renkus-Heinz, and my role really kind of works in between product development, engineering, marketing, sales, and our executive staff. And so I work with a large cross-platform team to help make sure that Renkus-Heinz can deliver and develop the best products that we can that meet the needs of the larger market. And to answer the second part of your question, Renkus-Heinz has had a lot of strong growth in the performance audio spaces lately, thanks to largely our beam steering loudspeakers, like our IC Live and our IC Live X. We have many prestigious installations covering everything from performance venues to theaters all over the world. We've also seen some growth in the emerging immersive audio markets with installations like the Andermatt Concert Hall in Switzerland and a lot of others. And then additionally, we've also started to see some growth in live sound and rental and staging, thanks to the versatile and problem-solving nature of our IC Live X product lines.
Yeah, wonderful. It sounds like you've had a great trajectory going in the performance audio space. You mentioned beam steering. So I wanted to ask, can you shed some light on the rising need for beam steering?
Yeah, absolutely. So in the performance audio markets, one of the most, if not the most critical component is the audio experience. And beam steering technology is one of the most powerful and enabling tools that system designers, consultants, and venue owners have at their disposal. Beam steered loudspeakers are known for delivering impeccable audio quality and unmatched coverage consistency. Additionally, beam steered loudspeaker systems can be much less expensive to install and easier to integrate thanks to their nature of being wall mounted rather than flown. And beam steered loudspeakers are often hung dead straight, which means a broader range of sight lines. So set designers, venue owners, lighting directors, etc., have more freedom and flexibility to design the sets and environments that they need to get the experience that they want. And largely, the industry is finally catching on to all these benefits, and I think that's why we're seeing a large upswing in the popularity of beam steering technology for these performance audio spaces.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a great growth in that beam steering technology space. And I think it's really amazing to see how Renkus-Heinz has been so innovative in that sense. So my next question to you would be, what are the challenges that integrators are facing in live venue installations, and how can they address this?
Yeah, so some of the primary challenges that I hear from our integrators and sales partner tend to rely and circle around ease of integration, time of setup, aesthetics, and sound quality. So integrators have a lot of tools to deal with these issues. However, beam steering loudspeakers really tend to address all of those issues just by the nature of their designs. Beam steered loudspeakers are often self-powered, which means that they are very easy to integrate into larger networked audio spaces thanks to network integration inside the amplifiers. There are a lot of new software tools on the market coming out, which help make beam steering a lot easier. Software tools like our new OmniBeam. And these tools are making beam steered loudspeakers more accessible than ever before, helping to reduce time needed on site to get things set up, and also allows them to make adjustments easier once they're on site, all while maximizing the quality of the end result and minimizing the time and complexity that go along with beam steered loudspeakers. And when thinking about the aesthetics of the space, Beam steered loudspeakers are often they're often wall mounted. They're often very compact loudspeakers relative to competing loudspeaker systems. And those two things together mean that beam steered loudspeakers call very little attention to themselves aesthetically. They can often blend right into building architecture, which means they kind of disappear and help the set design or the stage design really take over, while the beam steered loudspeakers kind of fall to the background while delivering incredible audio quality. And thanks to the coverage consistency and the great sound quality that beam steered loudspeakers deliver, more seats in the house are covered with great audio, which means that the average audio experience across the venue is elevated and means more seats in the house are the best seat in the house for audio. And when comparing that to a traditional line array, they often have to be flown, which means that an integrator has to take more consideration into the rigging, the safety, and the cabling, which can add cost and complexity to an installation. These line arrays also have to be addressed and pinned box by box to make sure that the coverage angles to deliver the coverage that they can is correct. And if there are any errors made while they're flying the line array, the entire thing has to be taken down in order to fix those errors, which can again add time and complexity to an installation. These traditional line arrays are often very large J-hangs or banana-shaped arrays, which take up more space in the venue and call more attention to themselves visually, which can potentially reduce sightline quality and also will potentially intrude aesthetically with the architectures of the space. And so when you compare the benefits of a beam steered loudspeaker system to a more traditional line array sound system, we can see why these new beam steered loudspeaker systems are becoming more popular to address the needs of performance audio spaces, because they address a lot of the biggest pain points just due to the nature of being a beam steered loudspeaker.
Wow, that was brilliant. I love how you broke it all down and how you compared the beam steering technology with the traditional line arrays. I think that's fascinating. So besides beam steering, what other technology trends are you seeing and you expect to see in 2024?
Yeah, so some of the biggest technology trends that we're seeing is immersive audio. This is a fast-growing emerging market, and it is a buzzword all over the place that you see people using. And when thinking about immersive audio, Renkus-Heinz's core technologies really can help elevate these experience and make the projects easier to integrate. I'll touch on beam steering just a little bit. I know we're trying to move away from that, but our IC Live and IC Live X's can deliver incredible experiences with the more simple immersive audio projects that are designed around multi-channel stereo. And thanks to the coverage consistency of the beam steered products, you can cover a larger area of the audience and deliver the imaging and dynamics that are required from these systems. And when looking at our more traditional loudspeaker systems like our point source products, they also have some incredible innovations that help elevate the experiences of an immersive audio system. Our complex conic horns deliver constant directivity over a much wider frequency range than traditional horns, and our co-entrant mid-high driver technology delivers the performance and sound quality benefits of a three-way loudspeaker in a more compact loudspeaker comparable to the size of a traditional two-way. And thanks to those benefits in the horns and the transducer technologies, we can deliver better experiences. And additionally, our true digital amplifier technology is optimized to be incredibly highly electrically efficient, which has very low energy demands, and also they are networked by default. So you can integrate these larger immersive audio systems with very easy integration into your larger network, all while providing a very low cost of ownership to the venue owner over the life of the sound system, thanks to their energy efficiency. And we at Renkus-Heinz are very excited about this trend because we feel that we are poised to adequately meet the needs of these systems and these projects, thanks to a lot of those core technologies that I just mentioned.
Yeah, it sounds like you're really getting into the immersive audio space, and it really sounds exciting. I think my last question to you before we wrap up would be, is there anything that I have not asked, but you would like to spotlight for our integrator audience?
I'm not sure, if we haven't covered anything just yet. But Renkus-Heinz is very passionate about what we do here. We are entering now our 45th year of providing the sound solutions and now our second decade of delivering some of the best beam-steered loudspeakers available. And we cannot be more excited about what the future holds and where the industry is going to go. So thank you very much for having us on here. And yeah, if you want to find more information about us, you can find our website at www.renkus-heinz.com.
Thank you so much. And 45 years, that's amazing. Let me congratulate you on that. That's
Thank you so much.
wonderful, 45 years in the industry. So thank you, Brandon, again for joining us today. It has been a great pleasure to have you. Again, this is Amla Reddy from Commercial Integrator, and our performance audio deep dive coverage will be in the May spotlight on commercialintegrator.com. Also, check out the performance audio deep dive itself in the May issue of the Commercial Integrator and Security Sales and Integration. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Amala. Really appreciate you having us on today. Thank you.
Absolutely.